Can't stop believing. Hang on to the feeling. Oh, that was disgusting. Hey, what is good, guys? Casey the Dream here, and I need my vocal cords fixed. Oh God. Anyway, I'm uploading a lot more since I got situated and all my problems or stuff is out of the way now. I'm not distracted. I'm a little tiny bit distracted. Tiny bit. Tiny bit. Tiny bit. That's because of school. I used to be a huge bit, but now I'm tiny. Anyway. So, you know, when you get stressed and you get depressed and when you get confused about shit, you just go in a mental lockdown. That's what I did, and I usually say YouTube is an outlet, watching people, not actually making videos, And I'm spending too much time on this. You know what? You didn't come here to hear me rant about random shit. You came to this video for a specific reason. To hear me read The Deceptive Horror of He Bites. This is actually a really good book. Chapter 6. I know chapter 1 has at least 100 views. I'm just like, now people can't subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. But I guess that's only if I do more chapter power stuff and I have more content for them to choose on. But hey, I'm not picky. I will say this at the beginning and the end. If you like this video, leave a like. If you have some questions about the author or about the story, leave a comment. And third thing that I really never say is basically, hey, YouTube's doing this weird ass shit and I want to see if it works. You see that little bell right there that's unshaded? That's the notification button. I'm not showing you anything. That's the notification button. Hit that. Next thing I upload, get a notification. And if you do that, I will respond to any comment, no matter how inappropriate it is. I probably won't, but keep it at least PG-13, people. This is not a rated R. Well, actually, kind of is. The book is. Anyway, we will discuss that in another video. Anyway, you didn't hear me come to rant. You came to hear me Oh gosh, shut up, Carrot. Anyway, this is chapter 6 of He Bites, First Bite. I woke up surprisingly, Jack's point of view. I woke up surprisingly, not in a cold sweat. However, I felt I had a terrible migraine to compete, compete state, to compose state, fuck it, for that fact, compromise? I don't even know. For that fact, I looked around. I wasn't in my dorm room. I looked to the coffee table in front of me to see aspirin and some water, not even noticing the other presents in the room until he cleared his throat, causing me to jump a little. I looked over to see Mark with a cocky smile on his lips. A smirk that said, "I told you so." Enjoying the hangover, Jackie, he chuckled. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't do anything stupid, or say anything stupid for that matter. I simply groaned in a response as I took the pills and finished the glass of water. I didn't do anything stupid, did I? I said, as concerned. His his cheeks flustered, red as possible scenarios unfolded in his head. In my headed head. Anyway, no, nothing too bad. You just gave me a cute nickname in front of another vampire, he said, laughing near the end as he saw my expression. Oh, sorry, I mumbled. I looked over to see Mark. He seemed different. His legs were bouncing slightly. His hands were shaking. He seemed more pale than usual. Anyway, his eyes seemed a shade darker. Mark, are you okay? He asked. His head snapped up at the question. He nodded, He nodded, plastering a fake smile. On a fake smile, I scooted, and got closer. Fuck, that's not scooted. Oh, fuck. Anyway, got closer to him, causing him to sniffing. You're hungry, aren't you? You gave all your blood bags for tablets, didn't you? Asked. Why would he be so stupid? He doesn't seem like the type to simply not plan for things. Yes, I did. Can you please back up a bit? He said, covering his nose with his shirt. What do I spell that? I asked. Now embarrassed, he laughed when I stepped back. On the contrary, you smell delicious. He stated, looking at me like a predator would stare down his prey. It's prey. God dang it. I hate my Edwards. When will your new blood bags arrive? I shifting under his gaze. He went to thought for a second. Maybe 3 days, he said. Can a vampire even go that long without blood? I blurted out with great difficulty. It's just I have to avoid going outside, he stated simply. I knew it was stupid, but I wanted to help. I knew how risky it was, how he could lose control, but I trusted him. I didn't want to see him lock himself up because of the silly mistake he made for some reason. He made it for you. You. Gosh. Sometimes you make people seem so stupid and... Never mind, come on. You know, you said that last night. Why would you trust me so much, he asked. His tone was a little more strict, making me feel obliged to answer his question. I'm not sure, but I just do. I don't want to see you lock yourself out in here for 3 days, so I can just take some B12s after you drink and I'll be fine. I shrugged. What if I drain you? You won't pay and I'll get over it. For God's sakes. You helped me several times now. Let me help you. I rolled up my sleeve of my hoodie. His eyes went red. His eyes went went to the red ice that I saw in the alley when my skin exposed. His fingers dug into his chair though, as though he was trying to stop himself. I rolled my eyes, got closer, shoving my wrist in front of his muffles, as he had done to me a couple nights ago. Drink, I mimicked. When I felt something piercing through my skin, a rush erupted in my body. I bit my tongue, not wanting to give him the wrong idea. I closed my eyes as I felt the blood slowly leaving my stream. I had crouched over at some point, feeling lightheaded. My free hand went to Mark's hair. Mark, I whispered. He seemed to get the message as he pulled away. It was strange though. I miss having him there. It's like my body wanted him to dream me. He stayed silent for a while. I just watched as he seemed to process things. I forgot all about my lightheadedness until I began to fall. Mark was quickly noticed and caught me, carrying me back to the couch. Sorry, he said repeatedly as he searched frantically through his coverboards. Not it's fucking coverboards. It's okay, I said, allowing a small smile to stretch onto my lips as I sat up, causing the world around me to spin a little. No, it's not okay. I lost control. I could have killed you. Why are you so calm? He yelled frantically. He seemed so concerned. It actually warmed my heart. Calm? I'm calm because I'm very much alive. Blood regenerates quickly, and I'm happy to see you're looking better. Vampire human, it isn't right to starve yourself, I said. He tossed me a couple of pills with all the medication I was taking lately. I was surprised I haven't been to the hospital yet. The hospital once yet. Sharing crackers is completely different than giving your blood to someone you barely know, he said, sitting on his usual couch, running his hands through his hair. I would never say it out loud, but it was insanely attractive. Unclear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Oh shit! Old songs are popping up into my head. But you saved me so many times, and now we literally talked. And we literally talked for hours on end, and I know, or at least some of you, what? Or at least some of you. I know, wait, no. I know enough to trust you enough with my life. I'm not sure. I don't even know if I said that right. I'm not sure if it's my knowledge on you or just this feeling. I got freed. I don't like it. From you wherever I go around. You feel. Whatever I go around you, I feel safe and like I actually I can actually be myself in front of you. Instead, I ask myself, isolate myself away from you in my show that I've been trapped in for years. I said I hadn't realized I was rambling until the last sentence. So I stopped myself. I looked away. It's probably got annoying. He constantly spooling out words loudly with my voice. Don't think like that, he said, snapping me out of my thoughts. Telepath, since I have your blood in my system, I can hear your thoughts. When shit, no. Wait, hold up. No, we're not gonna try that. Not in this video. I'm just surprised that you trust a monster like me so much. I smiled and... Alright, telepath, since I have your blood in my system, I can hear your thoughts when I want to. Wait, what? That's bularky. When I want to, I read your thoughts when I want to. Anyway, you're not annoying. I enjoy having you around. I'm just surprised that you trust a monster like me so much, he said. I smiled and made my way to him, motioning for him to stand up. I wrapped my arms around him. You aren't a monster, Mark. You're the nicest person I ever met, I said, my voice proudly muffled by his shirt. He didn't reply, and he didn't need to. He simply wrapped his arms around me and held me tightly. I wasn't sure why. Usually hugging a guy felt awkward. Okay, you want me to read this? Let's read this. Vampire powers lessons with authors. Mark is a powerful vampire with several powers, including teleportation, telekinesis, telepath, more in a compulsive self-levitation, and the control fire. In control fire, but his powers get weakened if he doesn't have enough blood system in his system. When a human drinks a vampire's blood, they gain abilities to heal quickly, random and heightened senses, sight, touch, taste, smell, and hearing. But the vampires whose blood was consumed can feel the human's emotions. When a vampire drinks a human blood, and it doesn't drain them, therefore their powers are more power towards the human. For example, in this chapter, Mark was able to read Jack's minds when he normally just have to use compulsion to get Jack to spit it. Sorry guys, spit it out when what he was thinking simplified. The vampire grows a powerful bond with the human that allows them to feel them and hear their thoughts, unlike when humans consume vampires. Questions? Feel free to ask all questions in the comments section below. Anyway, that is the end of chapter 3. Ooh, no, we're not reading that yet. That is the end of chapter... I said chapter 3, did I? Chapter 6 of He Bites. Is it chapter 6 or chapter 7? chapter 6 of He Bites. So, well, we're not going on those jeeps. Anyway, so, you know what to do. Leave a comment section. Leave a like. Hit that notification button. Get a write comment. Get a comment. Shit. Get a write comment. Get a response from me. Hit that like button, but not exactly in that order. You hit the like button, you write a comment, you get a notification, hit that notification on, say allow. It will allow yes, whatever it has on your freaking thing. What else? Oh yeah, love you lots. It's Casey the Dream signing out, and I will comment back if you comment in the comment sections below. Bye bye.